I've been very much looking forward to make this video because it's the first time I bought something like this in more than a decade, if not even longer. But let me tell you, this thing right here is something that is probably very useful, not just for office use, but also if you want to start your streaming career. Let me introduce you to the Razer Kiyo. Yes, everyone, it's Vlad's Boredom and welcome to my latest video. And today, as I just announced it, I'm going to unbox this baby right here, the Razer Kiyo streaming slash broadcasting slash whatever webcam, whatever you use it. It is probably a really good multi-talent, at least according to what the packaging says. I just did a little bit of research on this thing right here and it got launched actually 4 years ago. Yes, you heard it right. So is this thing in 2025 still relevant? Let's find it out. So I suggest we go to a little bit of a different scene and unbox this little baby right here. So as you can see, this is the box right here. It says it has a multi-step ring light, records with 720p and 60 fps, which is in HD, and it is plug and play with USB. So I guess the installation should be relatively easy. Warranty from Razer, but because I live here in Switzerland, this means I have 2 years of warranty because it is the law, right? Let's unseal it right here. And it opens up like this. There's the handbook with all the contents and how it is completely set up. And as you can see, you just have it here, getting started, connected to a free USB port, and then a camera indicator will light up. So just put it into your laptop or PC and you're ready to go. And then you have like this clip. It also needs the software, which I gladly have because this is not the only product from Razer that is in my possession. As usual, the letter that they give you. The packaging itself looks really high quality considering that this is not an expensive item. And here is the camera. And this is it. It comes here with a little cover, and as usual in Razer green for the USB port or USB cable. I suggest we go over to my PC and try to set it up. All right, here we go. Let's just untie the cable, place it somewhere here, and you're good to go. Alright, I've just set it up, and as you can see, I have started the Razer Synapse software. Before it activated it, but now for some reason it doesn't. Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, you can finally see me. Here I am right behind the camera, and this ring light is absolutely dope. It really depends where you want to place it because my lighting in this room is really poor. It is a godsend that it has something like this. Now I just try to put it down there in the corner, and as you can see, it is a little bit of a different perspective. Now that it is right here in the corner, this is the perspective right here, as you can see. I think you can adjust it the way you like. Personally, I really like the fact that it can be standalone, and not only standalone but also fit on top of the screen right here or on any other obstacle. So this is pretty good, and I'm also pretty satisfied with the image quality of the resolution and in general of the camera. So I think there is absolutely zero to fault here. Now, as you can see right here, there is this little screen where you can see me within this frame, so you can turn it on and off for the preview, and there is also the autofocus, which you can also turn on for the manual focus, and you have different filters right here. So this is the standard setting. You can go completely individual, like increase the brightness, the contrast, or decrease it as well, add more saturation, and also adjust the temperature of the color, so either it can be cold or warm, as you like. You have also different presets, as you can see: cold, vibrant, and warm. Plenty of adjustment, I must say. So I wasn't really sure what the bezel is all about, but one thing that you can do with it is basically just dim it or completely turn off the ring light, as you can see. There are a couple of stages as well, but because I think my lighting is really poor in my room, I just keep it at the maximum setting so that you can actually have a really nice background here and that it looks also really nice right here on the screen. So one thing that I want to try out now is how does this perform in a streaming environment, or better said, in a video capture. And not only that, I also want to find out whether the built-in microphone is worthwhile or not, because this cam is not only supposed to be for streamers but also for people who want a dedicated webcam in order to do video chats or some kind of business related things with Microsoft Teams or Zoom. So let's check those functions out and see whether this camera is actually worth it for those purposes. Alright guys, let's film a little bit some driving right here, because for some reason this game is really laggy. Like, it runs really well on my PC right now, but the thing is, it was so laggy when I had the VSync turned off, but now it should hopefully run well. But anyway, this is not the thing what I'm currently going to yap about, because this topic is about this Razer Kiyo or Razer Kiyo. Well, let me tell you, I'm really content with the image quality, and I did a little bit of pre-recording of the sound, and let me tell you, I'm not that big of a fan of the sound itself, because it sounds not that great. In fact, it's just sufficient. And let me tell you, this camera fulfills its purpose, definitely, but I must say, if you want to use this camera, just get yourself a proper microphone, and then everything will be much nicer, because microphones don't even cost that much money nowadays either. And even if you want to get some decent streaming microphone, there are many of them out there, and they will be much better than the microphone inside the camera. One thing that I really find awesome is that it has this really neat ring light over there, because now while having this, my face will be more visible and a lot clearer as well, because as you know, the lighting in my room is terrible. But anyway, let's go straight to the verdict. Would I recommend this camera for you? Well, if you are someone who just started streaming or just needs something what is relatively simple and has some cool functions like the ring light, or in general the great build quality of this product, then it is an absolute yes. But if you expect higher quality in terms of resolution and more options in order to set it up, including a better built-in microphone, this wouldn't be it. But for the general public out there who needs a webcam for many different purposes, including Microsoft Teams calls, this is it. Like, why would you go for a different one? I paid for this one 39 Swiss francs, and it was down from 60. And let me tell you, for a lower price, you cannot get a better product. But even if there is one, let me know. I'm really curious what kind of different webcams exist, because to me, I really like Razer's products. I got a mouse, I got a keyboard from Razer, and I think even a webcam. I didn't even know until very recently that they have a webcam, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Alright, so from my side, you can definitely buy it. It is definitely worth it for most of you out there. That was it from my side, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.